This video addresses ADAAA compliance questions and issues. Should a student have any question about Americans with Disability Act, particularly if that question has to do with whether or not a granted accommodation was met with compliance, the student should immediately contact Disability Services and have those questions addressed. After the questions are addressed, if the student is not satisfied, they have every right to file a complaint without any fear of retaliation. How does a student file a complaint? In getting started, the complaint must be filed in writing with the Disability Services. The written complaint should give times, dates, facts, be specific, and be concise. How will the student's complaint be handled? The complaint will be reviewed in a specific process. No assumption will be made about the validity or lack of validity of the complaint. A full investigation will be given before determination is made. In the complaint review process, the student will have a meeting and interview with Disability Services. The student will have every opportunity to articulate the details of what took place. After that interview, the faculty will be contacted, and they too will come in and have a verbal discussion about the complaint that has been filed. During that time, the faculty will be asked to submit their syllabus to find out if any information about how accommodations are granted and given was given to the student. After the faculty has been contacted and submitted their syllabus, they'll be asked to submit the method used to provide accommodation. How did they determine what extended time was to be? How did they provide distraction-reduced environment? Documentation of how these methods were determined must be used as support. They must have a benchmark in fact, not in supposition. After review of the investigation and the information, if compliance or non-compliance is apparent from the investigation, a determination will be made by the Disability Services officer. If the investigation does not provide a clear answer, the disability officer will call an ad hoc committee meeting of the ADAAA ad hoc committee. They will look over the information and determine whether or not there is a clear compliance or lack of compliance. If the committee cannot confirm compliance, the decision and determination will be made on behalf of the student. Does the student have a right of appeal? Any decisions made by the disabilities officer may be appealed in writing. Once the appeal is received, a committee meeting of the ad hoc committee will be called, and they will review the appeal and the documentation, and they will issue a determination. Decisions made by the ad hoc committee at all points are final and cannot be appealed. Does the student have any rights beyond an appeal? The student absolutely does have rights. They have the right to file a complaint with the Office of Civil Rights, the Department of Education, or the Department of Justice. I hope you found this information to be beneficial and useful. Should you have any questions, be sure that you contact Disability Services.